The Insta360 Luna, new updates so far. So if you want to know the new updates with the Insta360 Luna, watch the video to the end. And with all that being said, let's begin. Alrighty, and for starters, we're going to be talking about the Insta360 Luna and confirmed specifications along with the camera, including both versions of the camera. And then also we're going to talk about new updated features that I've recently took a look sort of online and I've noticed, and I'm going to explain that new really cool sets of features in this video too as well. So with all that being said, let's begin the video now. And then after including the new features along with the Insta360 Luna, I'm going to give you my opinion on whether or not I want to get my hands on the Insta360 Luna and if it's worth it for you. So if you want to know the answers to all those different questions, you got to watch the video to the end. So let's begin. Okay, firstly, let's talk about all the pre-existing confirmed features along with the Insta360 Luna. I had a chance to email over with the team over at Insta360, and these are confirmed informations about the Insta360 Luna. Okay, as of right now, we are co-engineered with Leica with the Insta360 Luna, so you can expect a lot of really cool things along with the Insta360 Luna line, and you can imagine pretty sharp quality because Leica is a notable camera company here in our sort of camera ecosystem. And on top of that too as well, we have 10-bit iLog. That's going to be confirmed as well. So being able to find the color graded 10-bit is something that I've been waiting for a substantially long time. I like to color grade by going to the Insta360 app and toggling the color grade button. So being able to have 10-bit will allow me to actually have the best possible quality in all my video content creations possible, and I can do that directly from my laptop because when I use my cell phone, I never have enough space to actually be able to export these color graded files because they're so big and I barely have any space on my phone. But being able to do it now with the computer in 10-bit is going to be game changing. Fact of the matter, that's going to be great along with the Insta360 app, and then I think you can even drag your LUT into your editing software too as well, and they'll provide the LUT online on their official website, things like that too as well. So to mention too as well, there's 14 stops of dynamic range, a lot similar to other cameras that are currently out in the market, kind of like the DJI Osmo Pocket 4, the Mission series, which newly came out, which by the way looks really awesome, but that's kind of a tangent. We're not talking about that right now. And then also there's up to 6 times confirmed zoom footage. So when you go 6x into like any specific target, it's going to look sharp and fresh. And I think that's really awesome because I think even on this Insta360 Ace Pro 2, it's 2x and then you can see really good quality, but 6x is going to be absolutely game changing for sure. The Insta360 Luna also wants to stay competitive in this market, so there's going to be a 1-inch sensor. I believe it's f1.8 aperture, which is going to be flipping sick and awesome. And then two as well, 2 different versions, 2 different color options. Very exciting news. And then let's go ahead and move on to kind of the new information that I've slowly been learning over time, over just by watching a few YouTubers and their videos. The new features with the Insta360 Luna, by the way, are like so sick. All right, so notably too as well, the new features along with the Insta360 Luna are kind of this. When you flip to the other side, for like the longest time, people have only been showing like the front part of the Insta360 Luna, but not like the control panel of the Insta360 Luna. But over time, progressively, these big creators, unfortunately, I'm not one of those huge creators that get early access to the Insta360 Luna, but Insta360, if you're watching this, please, can I get my hands on the Insta360 Luna? That would be so amazing. But anyways, so you're able to actually detach the control panel of the Insta360 Luna, which is so flippin' awesome and great. And then notably, you can control the gimbaled camera system electronically, kind of like the Go Ultra or like the Nano on the DJI end. That's so cool. And yeah, it's just so amazing. There's actually a built-in microphone on the top of the control panel. So if I want to plug into the mic mini right now too, if I want to use the control panel and just talk closely to it, that's an active built-in microphone. That's amazing. That's sick. And no other company is doing that right now as we speak currently at this time. So that is absolutely game-changing, and new news and new updates to the camera makes this camera so much more sick. By video quality competitive, it's just, this might be the GOAT, honestly. This might be the GOAT camera. Again, with all these new updates and being able to finally use up in 10-bit and color grading that simple way, although you can just probably drag the LUT in. It's just finally, this is what I've been waiting for, because right now we're on standard video mode on the Ace Pro 2. I prefer not to use color grading with the Ace Pro 2 just because it's 8-bit, but if we're gonna introduce lines of 10-bit, I will go ahead and start color grading more. Can't wait. But first, let's talk about Holofy eSIM. So Holofy eSIM is connected in over 200 destinations, and the installation process is very simple, but first you have to make sure your phone is eSIM compatible. So all you have to do is download the Holofy eSIM app, choose your destination and how many days you want to use the eSIM for, and use code Dominic for 5% off. You can also check out the monthly subscription plan. So one's going to be unlimited data and the other one's going to be light for 25 gigabytes of data, and you can use code Dominic for 10% off on these specific numbered of destinations. You can also check out Holofy Always On, which is 1 gigabyte of emergency data, so you never have to worry about running out of data on your next trip. So with all that being said, let's return back to the regular scheduled video. Fact of the matter is, down the line, hopefully I can get get my hands on the Insta360 Luna, that would be amazing, so I can do more in-depth review style videos in regards to it. The information that I've confirmed and the videos that I've been seeing online, it's definitely going to be a competitive camera in the market for sure. And the biggest question of them all, am I going to get my hands and want to be interested in the Insta360 Luna? Is it justifiable? Is it worth the purchase? And let's go over those points right now. So when you think of the big head honchos here in the market, you have your DJI Osmo Pocket 4, you have the GoPro Mission series, and then you have the Insta360 Luna. I think it's definitely worth the purchase just because I'm a huge fan of the Insta360 app and the user interface of all Insta360 products. By far, out of all of the three systems, it's by far my favorite, and it's super easy, and the haptic feedback and all of the above is super easy and simple to use. And having competitive quality now in 10-bit iLog, it's just going to make everything game changing, and you'll be able to color grade with the iLog, and you can even quickly drag the LUT. For whatever reason with the DJI series, you have to kind of like adjust your color grade a bit more and then drag the LUT into your editing software. But with this, there's going to be a LUT on Insta360. You can just quickly drag it in, and it's going to be the exact same as the app, and it's going to look perfect, which is super simple and easy. Yeah, you know how some people even charge LUTs? I don't do that, but yeah, this is going to make it so much easier. And having equal quality, good user interface, good system, and then even if you get yourself like the Mic Pro as an example, hopefully I can get my hands on that too. Insta360, if you're listening, that'd be great. You just plug in the mic. There's no transmitter or transponder of any kind. The actual camera in itself and the Mic Pro is just going to work like peanut butter jelly in a sandwich, so I can't wait. I would highly recommend getting your hands on the Insta360 Luna. It is a gimbaled system, so you're going to have super smooth footage and a super simple system to understand and use, and haptic feedback in the user interface, and also just like an experience and quality that will be awesome and great overall. And also with the new added features of, you know, being able to use the control panel, kind of bringing like the Gold Ultra Nano S system to it, and then using that top part as a microphone. No other company's doing that right now. It's going to be awesome and great. And when those comparison videos go through, like with the DJI Osmo Pocket 4 to the Luna to the Mission 1, I bet you any money it's going to look really similar, if not even greater. At the end of the day, I think this is a really worth it camera, in my opinion. I just can't wait for it to come out. I don't have any confirmed dates on when that's going to come out as of yet. It's very exciting news, and the day it comes out, I'm going to highly look forward to it. So it's going to be an awesome thing when it enters the market for sure. Alrighty, and so I think we've kind of listed all the points about the camera in itself. I want to make this video because I've noticed a lot more recent Insta360 Luna videos and people commenting on my last updated video, so it only makes sense to make a new updated video with more new information once again, because this is the information that's sort of people are feeding for and like wanting to search and wanting to look into more. So I want to be able to be that anchor to provide to other people. So we'll wait and see for more time as time progresses, and hope you enjoyed the video. So with that being said, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out.